Are they ready? Yeah,
Are you
welcome.
ready, Sarah? My sister forever.
Welcome, you guys, to the Seeds Storyteller Series with my beloved sister of how many years was it? 20 some years? Fatouma.
20 years past, I think.
We're
So, are you ready, guys? Woo!
ready.
Let's go do this.
That's always the question when you're with Fatouma. Are you ready? So, my friends, if this is your first time meeting Fatouma, you are in for a treat. This 45-minute conversation is part of the Seeds Storyteller Series, where I'm having conversations with treasured, beloved friends of mine around the world who are making a difference, who are doing whatever they can to fuel their lives, to fuel the world, to serve, to love big during this pandemic. And that is what Fatouma is doing with her very whole self. So we are here to, for those of you that don't know, about 1.8 million Muslims around the world right now are in the middle of Ramadan, which is a month-long fast that Fatouma is going to tell us about, not me. And as we talk about this, her passion is that you learn about her religion of Islam, her culture as an Ethiopian and American woman, and her passion to just love people and be like you're gonna have a new best friend by the end of this conversation. So what are your 3 F's, Fatouma? Faith,
friend, family, my faith, my neighbor, my everything, my children.
And we added a 4th F, food.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Remember
Okay.
the other day?
My name.
So Fatouma, you have been fasting. You have been fasting today for since the time the sun before
16,
the sun rose.
And every summer we fast 16 hours.
From sun up to sundown, yes?
Yes.
So you just broke your fast like 20, 30 minutes ago. Yes?
No, today I have a blood drawing, and our Muslim, if blood drawing for health issue, you have to break the fast, eat, go and get healthy.
You don't
have that
appointment.
Yeah, so today I ate all day, like never ate food before.
Well,
I drink whole gallon.
Fatouma, let's start with that, because I know when we were talking about having this conversation, you have friends from around our city and state of Denver, Colorado, and around the world, many of whom are also Muslim, and many of whom have many other faith traditions. And we just thought how fun to have a conversation where you can talk about some of the misunderstandings, the misconceptions about Ramadan. So let's start with that, because you said it just cracks you up that sometimes people think literally you are fasting for a whole month, like not eating anything.
Oh my God! No, God is not really bad. Allah didn't tell us to do that. No.
And you also wanted, so it is, how many days are you fasting during Ramadan?
It's 30 days. 30 days.
We just had a sound glitch, which was perfect. It was very dramatic. You were like slow motion, 30 days. 30 days. So 30 days.
Yes.
Sun up to sundown.
Yes. Every day.
And no water during.
Yeah, no water. No eating. No eating.
No food. And in that time, because this is very holy, very sacred, very special days. In those in that time during the day, what do you do during the day during those sun up to sundown fasting?
Okay,
Give us
you get
give us a day in the life of Fatouma.
early in the morning, 4:45 before call to pray. You better eat, brush your teeth, be ready to pray. The
Yep.
morning pray until maybe 1 hour, 2 hour, and depend, and read some Quran, and then go back sleep like 8 or 9, and depend the how strong you are, you know.
Okay.
Then stay sleep until the second pray. That is the 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Get up before 1 o'clock. Clean up, washed up. You know, put your prayer rug and pray as Zuhur.
Zuhur is the second prayer.
Yeah, that's the second one.
And so, for example, right now you are by yourself in your apartment, right?
1 o'clock. Oh, today, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And so, you wanted to make sure that there was understanding that what's happening right now around the world because of this coronavirus pandemic, it's changing how the days are for Ramadan. Because normally you would be with friends and with family and at the mosque.
Yes.
So how have the prayer times been for you? You know, the morning time and the afternoon prayer by yourself, when you're praying by yourself in your apartment. How has
you need to have your corner, your prayer rug, your Quran, and focus. Pray exactly where we used to do in the mosque or a friend house or any place you need to go. You need to pray.
So in that regard, it sounds like there's part of it that it's like the prayers are the same. It's just where you're not as around as many people, but the structure of the prayer.
Yes, it's the same. Never change. I don't care where you are. You can be in the desert. You can be wherever they like you, outside, wherever you are. You need to just perform your pray. You have to do it. Yeah.
Okay, so your afternoon prayer is around 1 o'clock, and then what?
And start if you have work to do or shop to do or take care of your children, the baby, keep working. And then the third prayer is Asr.
Asr.
Is a 4:45. Pray for 1 hour or 2 hours. Then start prepare your food. From that until the 8:01. 8:02. Every day it changes. The minute. Yeah.
Based on the sunset, yes?
Yeah. The sun sometime 8:00, sometime 8, sometime it depends. You have to hear the prayer call.
And so when it's 8:01 or 8:02, that's here in Colorado, because around the world it's going to be different sunset times.
Oh my God, yes.
So what do you do to kind of do the first break of your fast in the evening? What do you eat and what do you drink?
You 2 dates and water. Before you do that, you have to pray, say, look, I am here. Thank you for this date and the water. And I'm going to eat now. And I'm going to pray my Maghrib. That's the importance of the fasting. That's Maghrib, the one sundown.
You're saying Maghrib is a very important prayer of all the different prayers.
Yeah, because it's you fast all day. That's the important. It's time to eat. It's time to pray. and we pray, and then we come back to finish eating, and then dinner, and then Isha pray is if we are in a mosque, we continue until 12 o'clock praying.
Midnight.
Yeah.
Midnight, 12 o'clock.
11 night, yeah. From 9. Yeah.
So that's a short, if you're saying you're getting up at 4:45 in the morning, that's a short night's sleep.
Yes.
But that's part of the thing, right, that you've talked about, is it's all about, I mean, you have shared that it's not easy. I mean, you kind of feel faint sometimes, and you're hungry and thirsty. You joked around the other day when we were talking, sometimes you feel like you could drink the whole ocean, like you're that
your mind play on you, you know how human being we are, but if you put your mind on, you want to do something, you want, you know, that is our street is so powerful. You feel you don't need to think about nothing. It just, you have to do this.
Yeah.
Yes. You have to pray and fast the month. It's just year one time a month. You imagine people don't have nothing a day to eat. They don't have a water to drink every day. They don't have a meal a day. How is it hard for us? No, we have to put our mind. Oh, somebody knocking. Hold that. Oh, shoot.
Somebody's always knocking at Fatuma's house, because that's how she rolls. I'm curious who's going to come. Stay tuned. Shall I sing a song?
Oh my God. Oh, something up. Jamila just came in. I don't know how she know. Huh?
It's Fatuma's daughter. Hey, girlio.
Oh, it's okay.
Hey, Jamila. Okay, so Fatuma, after when you were talking about the heart, like the challenge, you know, it takes a lot of dedication and commitment.
Yes.
You have also talked about the blessing of Ramadan for you in your, just in your whole life is just blessed. So what would you say this year?
I'm sorry, let me close it.
That's the talk about mama. Did you see her face? She was like not even using words, telling her daughter to do something. Universal. So Fatima, what would you say have been one or two blessings of this this year's Ramadan for you in the midst of the dedication and the pandemic and all of the realities all around you? What have been some blessings thus far during Ramadan for you?
I'm the luckiest person, you know. Nobody got sick, my family. We didn't get, you know, where I live in this building, nobody got sick or die on us. And that's my blessing, because it'd be difficult if we're not healthy enough to do the fasting, or if you know your neighbor or of the people they live here, my friend, or it gets sick or they get, you know, never see them, you know. I'm blessed, and I can go to my daughter. I was afraid to go to fast with her, and God give me the answer, say no, you never went out with the group any from how many months, almost month and a half. And I didn't meet anybody, so they didn't go anywhere. They quarantine, you know, they stay. So they say, come on, don't worry, mom, you know. And the
so you spent the weekend with one of your daughters this weekend. And I talked to you. That's one of the things, Fatima. So you know, you had said that we could talk about this, that the first like week and a half, right up until you went to your daughter's house of Ramadan, were very hard. Like
Yeah,
you were having panic attacks and
yeah,
just really struggling with.
yeah. Always the beginning, always is a difficult one, and then when you're alone, and then this
Yes.
panic, it just it's scary altogether. It was
Yes.
like nervous break, but and I breathe. I believe to my faith, to Allah, to Ramadan.
Yeah.
Ramadan is a Mabruk, is a very Kareem, is a giving. Im- all the thinking, the thought, it go away when you mention the Ramadan, when you
Hmm.
fast and pray early in the morning.
Yep.
Remember the early morning to pray?
Yep.
That's the one. That's the you open your mind and
Yes.
no more scare, no more. You have to pray. You have to believe to Allah. You know,
Right.
yeah.
And so you
So
had
I got
this.
better. I
Yeah,
got
so it was like we had, first of all, we had a Zoom call with a
yes,
whole bunch of sisters that love you, just to
yeah,
encourage you a little bit. And then like 2 days later, you were at your daughter's house, and it's like all of a sudden, your glow is back. You need people. You're a people person.
yes,
Yes.
yes, I
So
do.
so even in the
Yeah,
early.
I am, and I never. No, I'm saying I never miss a mosque. Going to pray
No,
and break the fast,
no.
helping, and I love. That's me. I don't
Yeah.
know. It was a little bit difficult, but I say, please forgive me, Allah,
Mm,
and give me strength.
hmm.
If I cannot go to my daughter, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I always do it.
Yeah.
Never, doubt. So it works. It works. I
Yes.
pray and it works. Yeah.
Yes. So
Mm.
with you right now, you're about halfway through, right? You have about 2 weeks left of Ramadan.
Yeah, and 23rd or 24th, depend the
Depends
moon.
on the moon. Is
Yeah,
that right?
yeah, yes.
So will you talk to us a little bit about one of your favorite things to talk about, which is the last 3 days of Ramadan, called Eid, yes?
Ah, yes.
So
Yeah.
talk to us so tell us um what what is so special and what makes you go and
Yeah.
what happens those last 3 days of Ramadan during
Oh,
Eid?
like you guys, Christmas 12th day,
Right.
you prepare, you buy gifts, you do this, what we do is if I have enough money or new dress, new bed, new carpet, fix in your house, and you make different kind of cookie
Mm,
and drink and home,
yeah.
in here everything is made, so no problem, only
Yeah.
and then you buy whole lamb, you cook it whole different style, tasty food, and you invite whole your family, neighbor. You give food, you
Yeah.
share, and you take a picture. You do henna, dress up, fix your hair. It's just a year one time. It's just exciting. We
Right.
prepare non-stop. To say thank you, Allah. We are alive. We
Mhm.
are here to celebrate the Eid. Yeah. It's,
Yes.
it's like Christmas, 12 day, how you do, guys. We
Yeah.
have 12-day Christmas, like that. We
Yeah.
have 2 more weeks left. We made it. Oh my God, thank you, Allah. A
Yeah.
lot of pray, a lot of pray.
Yeah.
Invite all your, and then you call home and you send the money. You like share, 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 share,
Mm.
and it's almost the end. Wow, yeah, we get excited.
Well, so speaking of home,
Mm.
will you tell us how your friends and family are doing in Ethiopia um, during this particular Ramadan, in the midst of this pandemic and lockdown and quarantine? And hungry, lack of food, like all of the things. What's the reality
Uh,
in your community back in Ethiopia?
uh, I know they prepare to Ramadan almost 2-3 months earlier. They make all the food, the oatmeal, the asambusa, the meat, whatever. And this time it came so fast in the middle, is very difficult.
Mhm.
They don't have market to go,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the bus, the transportation,
right.
people cannot get together, and then this is difficult months, Ramadan in Ethiopia, and everything gets expensive. No delivery, it's not easy, you
No,
know. Yeah. So if they get and they don't sell and buy to, like their business,
right.
and very difficult. So
Are the
uh,
communities, so you were born and grew up in a rural part outside of the main, outside of
yeah, the
Addis,
capital, the
outside of
capital
the
Addis
capital.
Ababa, and I'm from Bati,
You're
a
from
small
Bati.
town. They have to go market.
Yeah,
They call it gabaya, like a free market. Just and everybody come to sell their stuff.
yeah.
Who is going to come now? Everything, no transportation.
So
So
no
what?
transportation, and is the government still mandating a lockdown? Like,
Yeah, some locked out
okay,
because they don't want to get everybody get sick. If they don't do that, the people say, "Oh, we fine, we okay, we oh the disease." So it's better they protect them by that.
yeah,
And our Ethiopian government is try to delivering, food.
food.
They buy, yeah, uh, the market, like a store,
Yes,
like a what do they call them? How you call it, this big warehouse? If they
oh,
have a warehouse for
yes,
the theft
yes,
or for the oats, they would divide that to too many people. They trying hard,
wow.
very difficult in this year. I hope
So
they
when you talk with your family and friends in Bati, in this rural part of Ethiopia,
yeah.
um, how are they? I don't know. How does it change their fast? I mean, do they just not have? Yeah. How are they? How are they moving
It,
through Ramadan in the midst of the pandemic?
you see, they have to use a lot of lamb
Yeah.
to cook. That's really Ramadan about. There's a
Yeah.
lot of meat. The people never eat meat. They eat meat. Get
It's a
beef
special thing.
and lamb and, yeah, goat.
Yeah.
They divide. They share. Now they don't know what to do. How to get to those people they cannot afford to eat. They trying so hard.
Wow.
And then I share what I have. I send them if they can afford to buy it.
Right.
I hope they find to buy and to share
Yeah.
to all neighbor. That's the very important part of Ramadan in Ethiopia.
Yeah. It's to share.
You buy whole lamb, you cut it, you give to neighbor.
Yeah.
You don't
Mm,
cook it. They cook it whatever how they like it. Yeah, this is what we do. And
yeah.
then you buy whole grain like the F, the biggest, thing.
Yes.
You buy the rice, the date. You give, and now how they going to give
Right.
when they cannot find a place to go or nobody deliver it?
Right. Right.
That's the saddest one, real.
Right.
But I don't know. I hope they better, and then it's okay this month. Maybe they can change a little bit. It's
Yeah.
hard to change.
Yeah.
What are you used to?
Right.
I take time, maybe by talking, by learning. They do safe. They be safe. That's
Right.
my pray for them this year. I hope they stay home I hope they don't get sick or get
Yep.
trouble, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, so we promised that we would teach 1 or 2 words in Amharic. So
Okay.
you can be our Amharic teacher. What word do you want to teach us in Amharic, which is the language
Oh,
where you grew up?
yes.
So what word can we practice all together?
We can practice. It's easy one.
Yeah, give us an easy one.
Endeminish.
And
That's how are you? Endeminish
Demanesh.
or endeminachu.
What's the difference?
All,
Everyone. How are you all?
yeah.
And Demanechu.
For you. Endeminish. Yeah. You know, like just to say how are you? How's your life? You know.
Yes. And
Or
how about this? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
What's where they wanna hear? I mean, where?
Well, I was going to say, so for friends that have Muslim friends that are celebrating Ramadan right now, what's a good greeting to give during Ramadan?
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. So
Yes.
that's all year round, right? For Muslims. So
and you can say Ramadan Mabruk. Ramadan Mabruk. Or for United States English is okay. You can say Happy Ramadan. Always. Whole month. Happy Ramadan.
If we don't want to try the Arabic, we can say Happy Ramadan.
Yes, loud is very good. Happy Ramadan. How's your Ramadan? Asking how you doing.
And Assalamu alaikum is all year round.
Always, all, yes. Assalamu alaikum. Yes.
Oh, I love it. Thank you. Okay, so one thing that I want to point out, because I love this. You taught me a new saying. You teach me stuff all the time. But when we were talking about sharing about Ramadan in the midst of what had been for you a very hard start to the month of Ramadan, but then also you having the heart that you have, knowing that so many people in your country are struggling and around the world are struggling. You taught me this phrase or saying in Arabic, one day honey, one day onions.
Onion, yes.
And
life,
tell us about, because when you said that, you just said it with such passion and like it gives you some hope on a hard day. So talk to us about why that makes you feel.
They call them life always not honey. Like, just keep eating it sweet, you know? It cannot be.
Right.
So you remember last year, it was the honeyest, beautiful Ramadan. Everybody was having, you know, like myself, you know. Look at this year. It became like onion, you know, like you put one big 10-pound onion, it disappears. The onion.
Right.
Like that. See? Gone. You say, what happened to that? You know, it's like that. It disappear life, you know, life is like that, you know.
Yeah.
Last
year you were in Mecca, yes, during Ramadan.
Yeah, last year. Oh my God, yes, Umrah. They call them Umrah.
Umrah.
Go to the Mecca, Medina.
Yes.
The Kaaba, you know, Saudi Arabia, the best mosque in the world, and breathtaking. Yeah, you born again.
You that was a way to honor your beloved husband.
Yes,
you kind of did that with and for him while he was not able to be with you. So, so last year was a honey year, or honey Ramadan. And this year started off like an onion.
Now it just go, huh? What happened? How is in the year can change life like that, you know?
Right. And this is part of what I want people to hear, because it's one of my favorite things that just comes out of you is this, it's like, don't give up. This message of If it's
No
an
give up.
onion moment,
Yeah.
don't give up. So
Yeah.
talk to us about your, like, that thing in you that's don't give up hope. Where does that come from? How do you, what is
My
that
faith.
about?
My faith.
Yeah.
My faith. My belief. Allah. You know, Allah make me strong. I
Yeah.
believe inside my heart.
Yes.
We can get up again. You know, and if you life, you do it. You know, it's
Yeah.
Allah is testing us to wake us up, not to give up, to pray and to give,
Yeah.
to pray and take care of your neighbor and take care of your friend. You need respect, you know, all that. My faith is my really, and my family and my friend.
Yeah. You're the
That
honey. That's the honey in
makes
your
me
life.
strong, not to give up. Yes, that's the one. I want have the honey life again. That's beautiful, tasty life again. Okay, I got it. Oh, only I need only the nice day and you have to have a good honey tasting. No, sometimes you have to learn not to get mad and say, what happened to my honey, my sweet year, my nicest last year was, why you don't get every year like that? No, you're supposed to not do that. No, you have to taste both way life. Yeah,
I love
both
that.
way. Both way you have to learn living.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's faith in there
Yeah.
that the honey's gonna
If
come.
you don't have a faith, you I don't know. You don't have faith. I don't know what kind of human being is that.
Yeah.
Animals have a faith. The dog and the cat, they pray for God. And the bird, they singing, they pray for God too, you know, for
Oh,
Allah. How
yeah.
come human being can have a religion or a faith? I don't know. I don't understand that part. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you know, but
I love that. Well, and make sure to those that, whether live or on the replay, we have a link in the write up with all kinds of cool, we call them nudges from Fatima for inspired action, you know, things that can kind of fuel a life of connection with people, with sisters and brothers around the world. And one of the things we have in there is to lean in and be curious about people of, you know, that have a different religion than you or have a different name for God than you.
yeah,
And Fatima and I, that's been, you know, 20 some years, we've been praying together. You know, I'm a Christian and she's a Muslim, and I don't know the last time we were together when we didn't pray. We just pray all the time
yeah,
about our children, about
yeah.
the honey days, about the onion days. And
Yes.
and you, like, having a friend, you are honey in my life. I mean, we make for honey, you know, friendship. It's a
Yeah.
blessing. So I just it's not about having the glue between us be always about similarity. Sometimes the glue between us is the stuff that's like, wow, that's so different than me. And that's so beautiful. And I love that about you. And she does the same for me. So I just think you are one of the great blessings in my life for sure.
Me too.
Um, so actually, I want to talk one thing that you talk about a lot, because we get to go to schools and community events and speak about things all the time together, which is so cool. And one thing that people ask you about a lot and you love to speak about and clarify is your head covering.
Oh, my
Okay?
scarf. Huh? Yes, my
So
hijab.
your hijab,
Hijab.
called
Yeah.
hijab. And so the hijab and Ramadan, there's a similar, two things that make you so mad, I know, about people's misunderstanding about the hijab and Ramadan is that
Yeah.
you're forced to wear the hijab or you're forced to fast during Ramadan.
That's not true.
This is not true. So
Yeah.
talk to us about both. You know, how you know, the hijab, what does that mean to you? What is such a
That is my to be respectful Muslim woman. This is what I born and grow up with it. This is my religion,
yeah,
my faith. This is my belief. Nothing force about. I don't understand really.
right.
This is my respect. I'm respecting myself. Yeah. This is my mom, all my town from childhood. How is that forced?
Hmm,
You know, it's not forced.
right.
No forced
Ramadan
religion.
also, and also Ramadan is not forced.
No.
Right.
You do. I'm doing it for me, for myself, for my soul, you know, be perfect example and being a Muslim, my religion. This is where we grow up.
Right.
No force. I don't understand what's the force.
Right. Wow.
I'm not the one to force anybody. No, no, we don't get forced.
Right.
It's you because you want it into your heart.
Hmm.
They force you, it's not going to be good.
Right.
We're not going to do it right.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's
you have to want it.
yeah.
You have to fear Allah. That's all.
Mm,
Yeah. So I don't know. I hope they don't take that wrong way. No, we don't get
right.
forced. I'm sorry.
Right. Okay, so we have just a few minutes left, Fatima, and you know, we've talked about Ramadan being it's just 1 month of just prayer and
Yes.
being with your friends and family, either in this virtual way or if you can, you know, for people that are quarantined together, it's been a
Yes.
blessing. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, so will you just give us, because you know, you and I talk a lot about prayer and kind of soul care, caring for our bodies and our spirits in the honey days and in the onion days.
Yes.
So would you say a prayer um, for those that are listening
Mhm.
in your language in Amharic,
Yes.
and as before you do, I just want to invite everyone that's listening just to take a moment
Yes.
and if it's been a really hard day, just to take a breath. And if it's been an onion day, an onion week, an onion.
Or yeah, so sadness, it's okay.
Yeah.
But we made in it. We okay.
Yes. So,
To learn different way life sometimes.
yes.
To breathe, calm down, we need
And
to.
sometimes we need each other to be reminded to breathe and
Yeah,
calm down, as you
yeah,
say. So,
yeah,
so I just want to, Fatima, now I want to just invite you just to take a moment and take a, as Fatima said, take a breath.
yeah.
If you're feeling crazy in your mind or worried, just breathe in calm. And then Fatima, would you
Yes.
say a prayer
Okay.
for all of us
Okay.
in your language, and for everyone listening,
Yes.
just take in
Yeah.
blessing in this prayer. Go ahead, Fatima.
Yeah. We say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Ya Allah, ይሄ ሁሉ ዓመት ብዙ ደስታ ሰጥተኸናል፣ ብዙ ነገር አሳይተኸናል። አላህዬ አሁን ደግሞ ይሄን በሽታ ይሄን ክፉ ቀን እንዳው ካለ ችግር ካለ መከራ እንድትነቅልልን እንለምናለን። አላህዬ እያለሁ እንደ አላህዬ በረካ ሆንልኝ። ይሄ ሁሉ ዓመት ያኖር ሁላችንንም አንድ ላይ መኖራችን አላህን በጣም ነው ማመሰግነው። አላህ እንትን ይበለን። አሜን።
Amen. Thank you. What did you pray? Do you remember?
I say the health, we are here alive. Oh, we appreciate him. And
Mhm.
now you bring this disease, please take it safely, from, don't make us worse, not to get sick and make us again live, make us
Oh,
happiness, please Allah, I think
thank you.
I have to, please, we will be safe, be healthy,
That's
yeah.
beautiful. Thank you. Actually, that's
Thank you,
perfect. So,
Sarah, my
oh,
friend, my longest friend,
thank
for
you.
supporting me, so for believing me, for love me. I really appreciate for your family, and I hope we do it again, helping needy people or people sick. We can do it again. Long life if you give us Allah. Really. Thank you for meeting me. I don't know.
Um,
I'm glad I'm living here in your country.
Me too. Ah, me too. Totally.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. And you are welcome. And
Yeah.
Fatima and I want to thank all of you for joining and for whether this is the first thing you've heard
Thank
about
you.
Ramadan
Oh yeah.
or you know much about it. Life gets better when we leave it
Yeah.
and we listen to each other and we
Yeah.
learn from each other. And this sister has so much wisdom
Yeah.
in her heart, in her life. And Fatima and I do want to end this with just a hope and a blessing to those of you watching who are really struggling. We know that there are so many people that are just barely making it through the day or have
Yeah.
friends and family who are barely making it, and that can be a burden too. So we just this two of us sisters want to loop our arms through the camera with
Yeah.
great love, and our prayers are with you. Lucky for you, Fatima is praying virtually all day long. So
Yeah.
she's got a lot of prayers to send your way.
To world, to
And
all of us,
yes,
young, old, anybody, it's all God's children, all of us, we believe the same, we bleed the same, we have a heart, we die, you know.
yes,
So
we,
we have to not to, oh, you're not human being. We are one where God make us,
yeah,
We have to respect each other.
yes,
Respect your neighbor, respect your friend, respect the law,
yep,
Just protect yourself. That's it. And around you, around your family and friends,
yeah,
and your faith. Don't forget to believe it. Today, tomorrow we're not here, and we don't know. Be kind each other. It don't matter. Calm down about life. Oh, yes. Yes.
Be kind and calm down. That's going to be
Yeah.
our sign
Calm
up.
down, relax. Yeah.
Thank you.
It
Good.
can come the worst. How are we going to handle that if we not calm down and breathe and stop? We lucky we have place to live. We lucky we have food. We have water. Do you know how many hours to get water in Ethiopia? In my town, in my back. Did you know I went to when I went last year? I have to carry water for my sisters to feel how they don't have water. They wait, sitting in there waiting for water. Come on, we're very lucky. We better calm down. We have to appreciate where we have really. There's a worse place over at home somewhere. My little town, they don't have water. They have to sit down, the water to come.
Wow.
Imagine that. Yeah. So If those people, they believe Allah, they believe their life, why we are panicking, you know, like getting crazy.
Right.
Oh my God, water's in your sink, and then next, you know,
Right.
you don't go and look for it. You don't sit all day to carry water to bring it. We so lucky. Oh my God, I'm so lucky. I don't know about other people how they feel, but I'm very lucky person to be
Yeah.
to have everything. Yeah, you know. I hope you need to think hard. Yeah. And some
Wow.
people, they don't have a meal a day. Okay. We eat how many times? 24 hours. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Too
Yeah.
many food we have here. We eat and eat. Yeah. Drink, you know. We waste food.
Right.
So, oh, we don't have a job. Our job is not to, oh, they cry. And I say, oh my, I say, please, no, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. You don't know how they go through a day and home. Really. Yeah. They, you know, they fast with baking water. You give them a cup of water, and 2 days they fast all day.
Wow.
Just break their fast with that.
Wow.
How is that? We are what?
Yeah.
No. We very lucky people. Please don't get mad to Allah to test us. It's a test. Allah just want us to pray, to wake up, to be kind to people, not to be mean. Don't be selfish, you know, like needy. That's no good. Too much taking, no good. Allah has said no more. You need to share. You need to be kind to your neighbor, and you have to pray. He's just waking us. He's just saying, "Come on, guys, let's go do this." You know.
Wow.
So please, yeah, we very good. We lucky. We are ill.
Yeah.
We are alive. You know.
We're alive.
Yeah, we are alive. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, we together. See, if we're not live, we go talk like this in the video.
Okay, my sister.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the reminder and encouragement to be kind.
Yes.
Calm.
Yeah.
Pray. Care for each other.
Yes.
And to be grateful.
Careful. Yes. Really have to be. Yeah. The first thing.
Love you.
I love you too, my sister. Oh my God. I like it. Wow. I'm glad we have everything. You see? If we don't have this, look, I wish I could talk to my family like this.
We'll have to figure that out. We'll figure
something out. You know, like that. You see? The simple thing you don't have. They don't have.
It's a blessing. I know you live 3 miles away and here we are like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you. Goodbye, everyone. Fatouma and I are with you.
Yes.
We're praying for you.
Don't go it alone. Pray for us too. Pray for us. Pray to each other.
Keep praying.
Don't forgiving. It's important. Yeah. You have to do that. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Love you guys. Okay. Bye.
Bye. It's time to pray. Okay.
Yeah. Right.